Lucy, naming Janice's youngest. Has she hooked any prospects?
Scads, Lucy. She's fighting them off. And if you ask me, your girls could take a page out of her book. She's still in college, of course, but she's been taking classes in business and accounting. That's where the best prospects are.
Well, my girls are out of school now, said Lucy, dismissing the idea.
That's true. They are getting on, aren't they?
Mused Janice with a sad sigh.
Not getting any younger, that's for sure. I suppose your oldest, what's her name? I forget.
Elizabeth. She lives in France now.
Well, she must be close to 30. Is she getting nervous?
I don't think so. She seems quite happy with her life in Paris. Lucy's oldest daughter was a concierge at the Tony Cavendish Hotel, and from all reports enjoyed a lively social life.
Ooh la la,
said Janice, with a touch of snark.
I suppose it's all fun and games now. But before she knows what happened, she's going to discover that men aren't interested in an older woman whose biological alarm clock is ringing.
She paused to pull a folded sheet of paper from her shoulder bag and passed it to Phyllis.
All the details of the engagement are here, she added, pointing to the paper.
Turning to Lucy, she asked,
And what about your Sarah?
Sarah works at the Museum of Science in Boston. She loves her job there.
But what about men? Has she got a steady boyfriend?
I don't really know, admitted Lucy. She hasn't mentioned anyone in particular, but she does meet a lot of scientists after all.
Oh, scientists, groaned Janice. Always got their noses in nasty specimens, their minds on some theorem or other. I don't mind telling you that scientists do not make good marriage prospects.
I'm sure you don't mind in the least, thought Lucy.
But Zoe, didn't I hear she's working for the Sea Dogs? All those eligible young baseball players. Now that's what I call a brilliant move. Maybe she'll catch the next Ted Williams.
She paused.
Of course, they can't all be superstars now, can they?
I do believe she's enjoying herself in Portland, said Lucy.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if she's the first of your little birds to fledge and fly off into matrimony, even though she's the youngest.
I suppose you have a lot to do, said Phyllis, coming to Lucy's rescue.
What with 2 weddings to plan and all.
You are so right, exclaimed Janice, her voice soaring to new heights.
Dresses and table settings and flowers and DJs. It's quite a lot. Taylor is helping. She's been a bride, so she knows all about the planning and what to avoid. She's even thinking of becoming a wedding planner. She enjoyed hers so much.
Janice was quick to reassure her listeners that Taylor's decision was purely optional.
As a part-time sort of hobby thing. It's not as if she needs to make money. Warren's perfectly able to support her. In style, which is wonderful since she'll be able to stay home with the baby. Warren's the lawyer, you know.
Lucy did know. She'd heard all about the wonderfulness of Taylor's husband many times. Well, we'll make sure Chelsea's announcement runs in this week's paper, she said, pointedly turning to her computer screen and opening a file.
It's a lovely picture of the 2 of them,
added Phyllis, tucking it away in a manila folder.
I'll mail it back to you,
she added, hopefully dismissing Janice.
Well,
sighed Janice, realizing that she'd lost her audience. As you know, I have an absolutely huge to-do list. Have a nice day, said Lucy offhandedly, her focus still on the computer screen.
Take it easy,
added Phyllis, as Janice yanked open the door and departed to the tune of the jangling bell, no doubt plotting her next attack. Oh, God, who'll be her next victim? Asked Lucy, rolling her eyes.
Probably the post office. I noticed she had some unstamped letters poking out of her bag.
You know, I wouldn't find Janice so upsetting if I didn't in my heart of hearts wish my girls would settle down and start producing grandbabies. I'm ashamed to admit it.
There's no shame in it,
said Phyllis, offering consolation.
It's natural.
I don't understand these modern girls. I mean, I know Janice is some prehistoric throwback straight out of a Jane Austen novel, but it almost seems like girls today, my girls anyway, positively resist entanglements. They want to be free as birds, hooking up when it suits them and moving on when it doesn't.
Phyllis smiled naughtily. Kids today?
Nothing new, huh? Chuckled Lucy. What goes around comes around. I know I certainly gave my parents